everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about a no spend challenge. I've never truly done one of these. I think way back when I very first started the channel, like way back, I think in 2017, 2018, maybe it was 2018. We're gonna do a no spend in January, and I don't even remember how that went. I really don't. Sorry. I just recorded another video. My throat's it's a little dry talking so much. Okay, so we are doing a no spend challenge in August. It's kind of a weird month to do it because if you have kids, you're doing back to school stuff. And you know, August can be a little bit expensive, but we have some financial goals that we want to reach and we're on fire to do it now. So we're not going to wait. I have a video coming out talking about that. So that'll be out soon. All right, so we actually have the next few months are going to be themed. So this month is Austere August, okay? So what does this mean? Now, no spends have to have rules because you still have to spend money. You can't get through a month with spending no money at all. You have bills, you have people to feed, you have all these things, okay? So no spend is really extra stuff. So what are we doing? Well, I went through and canceled small things. So we had Netflix, I canceled that. We had Discovery Plus, I canceled that. And I'm still kind of combing through just to verify that I have gotten rid of all those tiny little things that like jump up there and like, I'm gonna take a bite here and there. So we're doing that. So getting rid of all unnecessary items. Netflix is unnecessary. We have a DVD player and I've got Burn Notice Season 2 waiting for me at the library right now. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Utilizing the library for all those things we want to watch. Or we still have access to, when my sister lived here, we still have access to her Disney and her YouTube TV. So it's not like there's nothing. Okay, so there's that. Now, August is an expensive month. We have 4 kids going back to school, so there will have to be some spending. I've already purchased school supplies, so they are set there. The only thing that could change in regard to that is if they come home and they say, hey, my whatever teacher said I need blah for this class. So that's the only way that that will change. As far as school clothing, it's still hot here. They don't need a lot of clothes. So, but you know, my girls are going into high school. My little guy dirties his clothes a lot. So my plan is just to kind of freshen them up a little bit. You know, I'm going to give each child $50. Little guy may not need that much, but well, he needs different shoes. But each child will get $50. That is the plan. I'm going to take them to Plato's Closet and you guys have at it. Pick yourselves out some new fresh items to start the school year with. But yeah, Austere August, absolutely no extra spending. No extra trips to the grocery store, none of those things. If we run out of bread, guess what? We're gonna have to make it or just do without. That type of thing. So I am hoping that in doing a month like this, we can see exactly how low our spending can go. And we can take all those little extra pennies and throw them at this point, savings and then debt. So watching Under the Median, right? There was one of their videos talked about them like finding like all the little nickels and dimes. I think it was when they were saving up to move out of one of their houses. I don't know, something like that. But they talked about how, you know, they didn't have a high income at the time and we don't now. We have a low middle class income. So they talked about finding all those little nickels and dimes and how they add up to something. And so that is what we are doing this month. Finding all those little bitty things, cutting out what we can, where we can, seeing where we end up at the end of the month. Now, it's not just about cutting spending, even though it's called austere. I'm also focused on myself bringing in more money. Now, don't do that on YouTube. My channel's not monetized. Okay. If it did get monetized, that would be okay. In the past, it was. like way back when, forever ago. But it's not like I ever made like a ton of money. We're talking like maybe $100 every other month, okay? But if you can have a hobby that brings in a little bit of money, I say go for it. But yeah, so for me, bringing in extra money is figuring out my schedule so that I can drive more. Okay, and that sounds weird, but that's what I do to earn money for our family right now. Is I do grocery delivery, and the nice thing is that I can totally schedule myself around whatever's going on in our lives. Now, the only way I can make more money is by scheduling myself better and not getting sidetracked. That's easy to do when you are in charge of your schedule. So this month is austere and is total focus. Short and sweet video just talking about not spending money in August. So let me know in the comments, are you going to do Austere August? Do you have a lot of expenses in August? We do, because of the kids. Let me know in the comments. I hope you follow along and we can all have fun living in austerity.